one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
What's going on, you all? It's us again. We got Frank. We have Tyler right there on the side.
All right. So what are we talking about?
Thanksgiving, which was literally yesterday. So definitely put a timestamp, a dated timestamp on this episode,
We're going back in time.
pretty much. So yesterday was Thanksgiving.
Of course.
Not gonna lie, the mushy family stuff is just kind of like, it's corny to me, but it's worth it, I guess. I just say in the neighborhood that I live in, you didn't smell really nobody cooking. It smelled like,
Burning oil.
huh?
Burning oil.
Nah, worse than that. Way worse than that. It smelled like packaged food.
Isn't that just the American Thanksgiving?
Nah, I don't want to think you can even. Wouldn't that be the modern day American Thanksgiving?
Yes.
If you just order your dinner, you don't make it anymore. You order everything.
No, because a lot of restaurants are still closed, but everything is packaged, processed, and you probably can't pronounce half the stuff that's in the ingredients list.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
that's the true American Thanksgiving.
I'll say, to me, that's like the modern day. The first time I heard of that was in 2020. Like when I got my own place. Everybody was like, what are you going to do? Like now that you're like by yourself. And I was like, I'm probably.
What do you mean?
Huh?
It's like, what do you mean? What am I going to do?
Well, yeah, they was like, what are you going to do? I was like, I'm probably going to go to like my mom's house. They was like, why don't you just buy a prepackaged Thanksgiving dinner? That's the first time I heard of that in 2020. And I was like, what do you mean? It was like, yeah, there's sites where, because that's what a lot of busy people are doing. It was like, you just order your Thanksgiving dinner. You
mean busy people, like
people who are,
you either have time for Thanksgiving or you don't.
Nah, I mean, I met a lot of people like that. They're really busy, like they're very like career focused.
Ugh,
and they're never at home. Huh?
Just go to work at that point.
That's a real thing, though. They're rarely at home, so they don't. First of all, they never learn how to cook Thanksgiving dinner. Second of all, they wouldn't even have. They don't make time, so they just order it, and that's what those companies are for. You just order. Hey, what do you want? I want a barbecue turkey, or I want a honey roasted turkey, or I want this, and then you order the size, and then they have it shipped to you, literally shipped. Sometimes they come from over the day before Thanksgiving or 2 or 3 hours before you eat. You tell them that you're going to eat on Thanksgiving. The first time I heard of that was in 2020.
You know, I think the future of Thanksgiving, with the way that capitalism and corporate America is going, is going to be, we're all going to have Thanksgiving at work.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's going to be.
And that is after they put residency at your workplace as well. So you don't get your own place, you just get your own bunk.
Mm-hmm.
If you're really high up in the company, you get your own room.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you're already spending 8+ hours a day with these people that you work with. So what's a little bit more, like that's more your family than anybody else. So just Thanksgiving with them. Then you don't even need to close the office doors.
And that's pretty sad because that's actually what a lot of work life is starting to be.
Yeah, I know. I work it.
Man, I worked it with you, and you can't really blame people for, I guess, kind of like getting in relationships with people that they work with. Because
you're there 8 hours or more a day with that person.
Exactly. And it's kind of disturbing, but that's just what the workforce is becoming.
And then I just happened to see him on Grindr, and we just happened to swipe right on each other.
The amount of people that you see at our former workplace on that app is just insane. Way too close for comfort. I'm talking about
Yeah,
a facility that's very private. Because a lot of
it's
people
very
got
public and that.
exactly. It's like all right, but that's what it smelled like in our neighborhood. It smelled like prepackaged or pre-ordered Thanksgiving dinner. Like
Interesting. Mine, we didn't have like a neighborhood thing, just
you all
because
had
when
a Thanksgiving, right?
we had Thanksgiving, but my family we split it up. So we went either to my mom's side one year, and then we went to my dad's side the next year. We just swung.
Mm-hmm.
But they all lived out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So, there was nobody around. There was no neighborhood of smelling stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so my Thanksgiving is just, food. It just smells like food. I
But
don't remember too much about when I went to my mom's side.
the
I don't.
food that you
I remember it, but I don't.
the food that you had though that you sent me a photo of, it looked really good.
Oh, that was yesterday. That was in my childhood.
Well, no, that's why I thought we were. That's why I thought we were getting that like
Well,
Thanksgiving. Yep,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
yours
No,
was
my Thanksgiving yesterday
it looked
was
it
okay.
like
I
oh
can't lie. I did make stuffing, and I did make
that
it
was
from a bag.
wow.
Yeah. Okay, I've been very burnt out lately. Okay, what do you want? You're lucky
Oh
you even got that.
man, that is about as bad as when you said that you were craving, so you empty out a box of macaroni and cheese. I still remember
I
that, and
still do that.
I remember looking at you like I was like, I don't want to know you anymore. Like
Oh,
you,
remember the day I brought out some Pop Tarts? Oh, I wonder if they have Thanksgiving Day Pop Tarts. Do you think they have like Thanksgiving Pop Tarts?
they
Hopefully,
literally do this called pumpkin something,
that's
which is
fall inspired. I thought that was more like Halloween and fall. Do you
I
think they have
think
like a biscuits
Thanksgiving.
and gravy, mashed potatoes and gravy,
Wait,
or
no, I think they do,
turkey?
but they don't sell them in. They don't sell them in like Illinois. That's like a out of state kind of like
I would
out
just
of.
buy it on Amazon. It's fine.
Yeah, you probably would. You
Amazon's
probably
our future. Eventually, we will all work for Amazon.
nah. I thought about absolutely not. Nope. Um, but yeah, Thanksgiving just that's yours look really good. Like for me and the little dog, we just hung out.
Oh,
My partner, yeah, my partner, she's gone at work. She's like in Alaska, so that was already planned. So me and him, we just hung out. We didn't cook. There was nothing open here
well,
in a
what,
store.
you're saying the dog didn't cook? Well, what kind of dog do you have?
I wanted to just
That's
eat
horrible.
and eats off my plate. Anything that I put up there. No, but
You know,
it was one of those things where not in this state. When I tell you they do not play about traditions, they do not play about those major holidays. They literally close everything down. Like it's not like Chicago. It's not like, oh, we're gonna stay open at this time. Absolutely not. Everything is closed. A gas station is barely open. And I learned that literally just yesterday. Like I
because you
couldn't
needed
find
gas.
yes, and that's where I was at. Like you're cutting it close. I literally had to go to Costco. We got a Costco here. We don't have
Oh.
Sam's Club. Yeah, we don't have Sam's Club. So we got a Costco here. I walked him, and then I like ran back to do like our show, but nothing was open. Absolutely, like they do. Even McDonald's wasn't open. McDonald's is always open.
I don't even know if what was open and what was closed yesterday. I just stayed inside. I don't ever expect anything to be open on Thanksgiving or Christmas. I never expect anything to be open, so I just
Wait, did you have work today?
no. God no.
Oh, so it is. So it's still.
I don't get the day before or after Christmas off.
Oh, okay.
Because
Wait,
'tis the
so
season.
was it like that last year?
I don't know. I try to forget about all that.
Because I'm trying to figure out. Like, I thought you all came back to work the next day,
I
or
don't
is that
know.
where you could have? I don't know. It's strange, but
Sounds a lot like not Thanksgiving and more like work. So
we.
we're gonna switch topic
It
to
was
what is your favorite Thanksgiving dish?
Um, and I was just talking to my partner about this because like my body doesn't even allow me to eat those things anymore.
Ugh.
Yeah, there's a lot of food I just
You're
can't eat.
telling me you can't have turkey?
If it has a lot of seasoning on it, it won't work for my stomach. If it's not just,
Well,
it's just yeah, it's just like out the door. But my favorite food that I literally cannot have in a way that I'm used to having it is the macaroni and cheese. Like if it's not cooked with oat milk and not actual cheese, and everything is considered. Like instead of milk, you using oat milk. If instead of cheese, you're using like oat milk, like to make the vegan cheese and stuff. It's like it won't sit on my stomach like at all. So I don't even eat it.
your life
Yep.
sounds so sad.
It's just what happened, man. Hey, it's gonna happen to you when you turn 32. What?
Probably not.
Pop Tarts, done. You're gonna be done with them. You're gonna be eating.
Well, at least I know I'm regular. I don't like macaroni and cheese unless it's from a box. And I know how that sounds, and I know what that makes me, and I know that I don't care. So I don't understand what it is Kraft does differently other than making it processed. But
You talking about
I
the
don't like any other mac and cheese. Everybody decides they have to bake mac and cheese. You don't bake your macaroni and cheese, okay? You just leave it in the pan. Nasty. It dries out when you bake it.
it's supposed to. It's supposed
No!
to form in the middle though.
Absolutely not. No, it
Which
dries it out. It adds this weird flavor. And then a lot of people they just use Velveeta cheese. I hate Velveeta cheese. So no, I don't really care for macaroni.
one of our former coworkers, I'm not gonna say her name, but she makes really good baked macaroni and cheese.
What about green bean casserole? Do you like green bean casserole?
I haven't had it in years, but I do love it.
Yes. We didn't have it this year and I was so depressed.
You all don't even have
So depressed.
you all don't even have potlucks anymore. That's a different topic.
We don't talk about Bruno. But yeah, like I love green bean casserole. It's probably one of my favorites. It used to be mashed potatoes and gravy, but then I don't know, I just kind of grew out of it or something. But I'm pretty sure if I had it again, I'd be fine. My friend who brought the turkey yesterday, he got it from somewhere fancy, bougie. I'm like, and
Tobacco Jewels, like what? Whole Foods?
no, it was like some fancy butcher dealer. I don't know.
Okay.
And it's just some fancy somewhere. And was it? It was the turkey breast. So it wasn't a whole turkey. It was just like the breast of said turkey. And it was seasoned and it was smoked. And then all you had to do was throw it in the oven for like an
Okay.
hour. And it was actually really good. And it had this, it was kind of spicy, but I'm white. So, pepper is spicy.
Yeah.
And that was really good. It came out nice and tender and juicy, blah, blah, blah. Would do again. 9 out of 10. The only thing that was missing is just like gravy, but a lot of things go better with gravy,
Mm-hmm.
even though it's just fat.
Mashed potatoes and gravy is a very old school
But
dish.
it's so good. It's so good from what I remember and what I've loved.
Now, a lot of people wouldn't agree with this, but also like yams. They just
I don't think I've ever actually had a yam.
it's literally just sweet potatoes. That's literally it.
Oh, okay, fair enough. My friend he brought over sweet potato casserole that I did not try, so I do not know if it was good or not. Everybody
Don't,
liked it,
don't you have
so
some left?
no, he took it. We didn't eat all the leftovers. We're like actually trying to get people to take them because we're like, no, we don't have anywhere to store this.
Yeah. Wait, did coworkers of yours come?
Oh God, no.
Okay.
Let's see. Or cranberries are another one. I don't know why. Somebody
Okay.
brought cranberries last night and never got opened, so they never got eaten. So now we just have canned cranberries in our pantry.
Man, y'all
Um,
enjoying?
and then it's another one. What's another good classic Thanksgiving thing? Oh, do you remember? Did you ever have to do something in school for Thanksgiving we did like the hand turkeys. We had to do like turkey plays. We had to learn about the pilgrims, but not the genocide.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, those things. I mean, we did a lot of coloring and things, but yeah,
yeah,
everybody did the hand.
it's always about turkey.
Yeah. Those things were fun. Very nostalgic. Some of the best memories that I have from Thanksgiving. Just, I'm not even gonna lie, man. Nothing beats having all of your family over for
Oh, I can
Thanksgiving.
think of about 10 different things that would
But
beat that, but
definitely not you. But I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I just love it. Like having like all the family over. Like nothing beats those childhood Thanksgivings for me and those teenage
nah,
Thanksgivings for me.
that's fair.
And younger though. Some younger though.
I don't know. I personally
You
I
just
have
like
issues, but I don't know. At least now we're trying to make Friendsgiving more of a yearly tradition, it sounds like. So we'll go back to Michigan for Christmas, but just stay here for Thanksgiving, the two major
yeah,
holidays. And we'll just have a Friendsgiving for the people who don't have anywhere to go, or for
yeah,
the people who just they can't make it back to wherever they come from.
yeah.
And then we'll go back to where we came from for Christmas.
Were you all watching the Thanksgiving Day parade from
Yes, I
Macy's?
did throw that up on the TV from YouTube.
What year?
Well, we started off with 2024, so you have to start off with the present day.
Okay.
And that was sad. I don't know, did you watch this year's parade?
No. What
No.
happened?
Oh my god, it was so sad. Oh my god, it was sad. So you turn it on, comes up, and it's just cloud cover, gray, dreary, wet. Everybody just looks miserable. And I'm like, you guys look so miserable. They're all like, under plastic. They're
Yeah.
just waving and that awkward smile that you do at people that you're passing you accidentally made eye contact with. Just a,
Nah.
and they just look so over it. And I'm like, you couldn't pay me. I'd quit. And I said that, and my friend's like, but it's volunteer work. I'm like, but then I quit volunteer. I don't know.
Why do you think they were smiling? Is it just
Well, because they were forced to. They're probably contractually obligated to
yeah?
smile.
So what was the
They'll be
other
like,
year?
it's for the kids. And I'd be like, I don't care about the kids.
What was the other year?
The other one that we threw up was 2008. I figured, you know what? That when the economy crashed really bad, let's see how people were doing.
That was a good year though.
2008 when the
Yeah.
market crashed?
That was a good year for some people though. Like I'm talking about a lot of laughing memories. It wasn't all.
Touch me so easy to leave.
Two-
Um,
2004 was a good year, and 2002 and
we
one.
only made it to 2024 and 2008. Those are the only 2 years that we watched.
Last year wasn't in like 98.
Oh yeah, we watched a lot of different ones. I think we watched 3 different years.
Yeah.
96, 98, and 2023. I'm pretty sure those are the ones I threw up.
Okay.
And then we were just making fun of a lot of it. There was the one announcer in 2008. I don't know her name, but it was like the two. But she looked like her smile read fake, but like, and her eyes read over it. And I've seen secrets kind of thing. And it was like,
Yeah. That's
oh
like
no,
good.
it was like,
But
that's
yeah,
just so over it. I'm like, oh, no.
that's
Girl,
over.
you need to get out of there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
And then you
this
had
year.
all of the bands. Oh, that was the worst part for me, watching the bands come through and like this year's parade. They look so miserable because you've seen the band kids, right? You see what
Yeah.
they have to wear. And
Yeah.
it's cold, it's wet, it's dreary. I would quit. I don't care if I get a failing grade.
You said you're quit.
I would. I'd break my reed and I'd go.
Yeah. That's funny. Did
Oh,
you all play games?
No, we didn't play any games.
Really?
Nah.
It just seems something like that you all would just do.
Yeah, we thought about it, but then we're like, God's been playing my life like it's a game. for the last year. So I think we should hold off on games for a minute.
Yeah. Right on.
Yeah, so we all just kind of just chilled around, and the true Thanksgiving Day vibes. You eat it, you kind of pass around stories and just enjoy each other's company. Maybe some people fall asleep. I don't know. There was one time my dad fell asleep during Thanksgiving, so I took one of the Nerf darts and I put it on his forehead.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I think I still have the picture of it somewhere.
Did you all like? What time did everybody leave?
Anywhere between 6 and 9.
Oh, okay, that's appropriate.
I wouldn't say 6, 7 and 9. Somewhere, anywhere in between there.
Because I know, like, when it comes to like hosting Thanksgiving and stuff like that, or any like parties, everybody has that cutoff zone where it's just like, man, so and so is still here.
Oh, yeah, it's like, oh my god. Like, you just
That's
go to the bathroom and it's 3 a.m. and they just brought out more tequila and you're just like, oh my
yeah,
god. And you're
yeah,
like, these people are crazy. And then you tried to sneak out, but then somebody caught you. They saw you trying to sneak out. You were trying to do the shimmy against the wall like in spy movies. And then you accidentally made eye contact with somebody a little too long, and then they drag you back over to the bar, and you're just crying internally, and the tears are seeping out.
yeah.
And then you look at the clock, and it says 5:30, and you're supposed to be at work at 6. So yeah,
That's so cool that you all didn't have like work today, though.
yeah, I know.
Yeah. Well,
Always
man,
cool when I don't have to work.
we had to get up. I had to be to work. Not get up for work. I had to be to work at 6:30 a.m., which means I got to get up at 4 to be able to walk him, get my gym stuff done, and then drive to work. All of
Okay,
that.
fair enough.
So I wanted, well, my partner, she made homemade sweet potato pie before she left.
As you do.
I wanted to, it was probably like 12 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just like, I really want a piece, but I got to be up at 3 o'clock. And it won't be even have enough time to digest in my body. So now I'm going, I don't want to be at the gym with a stomach that's hurting. So I just
Well, not
left.
with that attitude. God.
I I just left it alone. I was just like, forget it. I mean, nah. It was one of those things where it just you got to pick and choose your battles. It's just kind of like if you and your partner are going out and you just like, oh man, I'm hungry, and the only thing that's available for purchase is something that you you can eat, but you wouldn't normally eat because it has ingredients in there that's gonna upset your stomach, but you just like
I
I'm
call that a
hungry.
cheat day.
Yeah, it just like so now you're walking around at the festival or whatever and just feeling crummy and I'm like, nah, I've been through that. So
That's my Tuesday.
nah. I'm like, nah. So I didn't eat it. I'm gonna have a piece today though. I'll have to figure out if my nutrition class is still meeting up like today.
Eh,
Um, well, it's kind of funny because it's like, by them being elders, I'm the youngest person in the whole class. A lot of times that I expect them to be like, why don't you just go? Like, class should be this day. But then I have to remember, like, oh, wait, they are elders. And, you know, holidays and things, it's not easy for a lot of elders to just jump up and go back to their routine that they were doing the very next day. It's easy for people like me and you, but like for them, it's just not as a smooth transition. So I'm trying to figure out like if they saying like, "Hey, we're gonna meet next week." I have to check the voice recordings and things.
Well, I know that our time is quickly coming to an end, and I would like to say that Thanksgiving is definitely not one of my favorite holidays. But but at least I get fed, so I can't get
Man,
too mad.
from that photo you sent me, y'all was eating good.
Of course I was. But yes, anyways, thank you
Peace.
all for listening to this little relaxed, laid back episode with
Salutes.
us. It's us again. We hope you had a great Thanksgiving, even though this is, maybe a week a little late. But we hope you enjoyed your holiday. We'll see you in next week's episode. And we hope you'll keep tuning in. Give us a follow, a subscribe, a like, whatever you feel like doing. Drop a comment of your favorite holiday food. And we'll see you next week.
Peace.